Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. We're focusing on one of the most bold and persuasive voices in parody, Hughley. Yet behind the giggles and the stage presence, there's a man who's constructed a domain that ranges far past the spotlight. In this video, we're plunging profoundly into Hughley's excursion from his ascent to popularity to the lavish way of lifestyle he presently appreciates. We'll take a look inside his dazzling home and examine how his different profession has helped him as well as great total assets. So in the event that you've at any point considered how a comic goes from making crowds snicker to carrying on with a day-to-day existence of extravagance, every one of the subtleties you want are solidly in this video. How about we make a plunge now? Hughley is a multi-gifted American performer with total assets of $10 million, known for his flexibility. Huey first earned public respect as the unique host of Dark Amusement, TV's Comic View in the early 1990s. His prosperity on the show denoted a huge defining moment in his vocation, bringing him boundless openness and making way for future undertakings gained by this force. Hughley went on to compose and star in The Hulls, a sitcom that ran for 4 seasons. The show was a vital calculate, supporting his monetary standing, arriving at millions of watchers, and cementing his place in TV notwithstanding his acting and comedic attempts. Julie is additionally an accomplished writer. His books, including I Maintain That You Should Close the Fuck Up In, Blackman the White House, has reverberated with crowds offering sharp critique on social and policy-driven issues. These abstract works have not just procured him regard as an idea chief, they have also added to his pay. Past books and TV shows have made appearances on unscripted television, further growing his impact. His visitor spots on famous shows like Who Maintains That Should Be a Tycoon and The View have kept him in the public spotlight, guaranteeing his continued progress and hoisting his monetary portfolio. D.L. Huey conceived Darrell Lynn Huey on Walk 6, 1963 in Portsmouth. Virginia has cut a momentous way through the media outlet, defeating early difficulty to turn into a notable figure in satire TV and radio. Brought up in a working-class family, D.L. is the child of Audrey and Charles Huey, an upkeep laborer for Delta Carriers. His family's time in Portsmouth was brief, only 2 months before they moved to California, where Huey would spend a lot of his childhood in South Focal, Los Angeles. His young years, anyway, were damaged by battles, including his association in the Road Pack, the Bloods, in the wake of being removed from San Pedro Secondary School. Hughley turned his life around. He abandoned the group way of life, finished his GAD, and looked for a decent job at the Los Angeles Times. However, it was in the realm of parody where D.L. Hughley genuinely started to sparkle. His profession took off in 1992 when he became the host of the dark diversion TV stand-up satire show Comic View. Hugh's appeal and fast mind on the show won him public acknowledgement, prompting his own sitcom, The Hughes, which debuted in 1998, in addition to the fact that he featured in the show. Yet he likewise assumed a significant part behind the scenes, composing and delivering it. The Hughes ran for 4 fruitful seasons, making it a staple of late 90s and mid-2000s TV. Past TV, Hughes' profession ventured into film and voice acting. He showed up in startling film 3, voiced the personality of the device, was versatile in monitor contraption, and depicted B.R. Fox in the experiences of B.R. Bunny. He likewise made guest appearances on a few famous programs, including The New Ruler of Bel-Air, Clean Hawaii 5, and Studio 60 on the Nightfall Strip. Hugh's flexibility as an entertainer and comic was apparent as he kept on advancing his vocation into new headings. Likewise, to his acting and TV work, Huey likewise became famous in the universe of syndicated programs. In 2008, he was tapped by CNN to host Have DL. Huey Breaks the News, a parody news program that shrouded worldwide occasions in legislative issues, pop culture diversion, and sports. In spite of the show's promising reason, it, as it were, endured 5 months, with Huey referring to a want to get back to Los Angeles to be nearer to his family. He would remain with CNN as an LA-based reporter, further establishing his presence in the media scene. Hugh's radio profession, moreover, consideration in 2009, he started facilitating the D.L. Hughley Morning Show on WRKA's in New York City. However, subsequent to confronting fierce opposition from Steve Harvey's morning show, the show was ultimately canceled in 2010. Determined, Hughley continued on to new adventures, and in 2013 he handled an arrangement with Arrive at Media to have the D.L. Hughley Show, a broadly partnered evening drive program, that very year. Hughley added another critical accomplishment to his resume by contending on the 16th season of Moving with the Stars, where he was matched with proficient artist Cheryl Burke in 2019. D.L. Hughley got back to TV as the host of the D.L. Hughley Show on TiVo, further demonstrating his versatility and perseverance through importance in the amusement world, from his initial battles in South Focal Los Angeles to his current accomplishment as an entertainer and media character. D.L. Hugh's story is one of versatility, rehash, or more all satire. Next, how about we investigate his home at this point? Mansion in Calabasas, California, Darrell Lynn Hughley, known for his effective profession in satire TV and radio, dwells in the prosperous city of Calabasas. California settled in the Los Angeles area. Calabasas is a beautiful local area, prestigious for its abundance of extravagance and superstar occupants. The city's quiet air and focal area make it a pursued spot to live, contributing a mix of security and accommodation in this beneficial region. Hughley partakes in the solaces of a shocking home that mirrors his achievement and individual taste, worked in 2002. Two Hulls home ranges roughly 4,800 feet. Its plan underscores transparency. Also, normal light with huge windows that light up each room upon it is invited by A to enter guests' great two-story round hall with a bended flight of stairs, making a quick feeling of room. The home's residing regions incorporate a ventured front room with a comfortable chimney offering an unwinding climate and a proper lounge area, highlighting a vaulted roof and an exquisite light apparatus. The design of the house is both practical and sumptuous, with 4 full rooms, including one advantageously situated on the primary floor. There's moreover a room that can act as a 5th room. Altogether, the home flaunts 5 washrooms, guaranteeing more than adequate space for solace and security. The family room one more feature is intended for unwinding and diversion with a chimney worked in an amusement place. What's more, a wet bar, the kitchen, refreshed in a current style, fills in as the core of the home, highlighting smooth white shaker cupboards, lovely stone and quartz ledges, and a huge island with seating. It's a space made for both cooking and assembling extra contacts, for example, a storage space. Breakfast niche and proficient-grade appliances make the kitchen a gourmet specialist's fantasy. Inside, the home radiates warmth and style, with newly painted walls improving moldings. French entryways and manor shades, the floors are a blend of exquisite travertine tile, an extravagant covering and hardwood adding lavishness to the inside at the highest point of the steps. An extensive space region gives a peaceful retreat with worked-in racking for a library and a huge office, with an overhang that ignores the encompassing seas. The main room is a champion element of the home, contributing stunning perspectives on the Pacific Sea. Vated wood shaft roofs upgrade the feeling of greatness, while the double-sided chimney makes a comfortable feel. The room likewise incorporates a nook, 2 stroll-in wardrobes, and an extravagant restroom with a claw tub offering a spa-like experience. Set on almost 16,000 feet of land, the property is intended for both unwinding and diversion. An in-ground spa, a worked-in barbecue, and a fire pit make the lawn ideal for facilitating social occasions or partaking in a tranquil night. Outside, the lawn carport is a 3-vehicle carport, which isn't just sufficiently extensive to store different vehicles, but also incorporates an enormous workspace and a separate extra space for added comfort in everything about Hugh's Calabasas home, which epitomizes both solace and style, giving the best setting to him and his family to partake in the protection also. The extravagance that accompanies living in one of California's generally renowned networks, Chateau in Inio, California. The fundamental house offers an open design with 5 rooms. What's more, 4 washrooms, in addition to a different visitor house that incorporates an extra room, restroom, and reward room too, as well as an adequate extra room. As you step into the home, the brilliant, vaporous vibe is promptly striking. The open floor plan interfaces the rooms flawlessly, making an enticing space ideal for family living and engaging at the core of the house. Thanks for this video.